Can you keep that TV off, please? Okay, just making sure. Thank you. Mm. Why this give me then? Let me get this one. How do I end stream end? Hey y'all, I'm sorry. I don't know. I guess my Wi-Fi is just horrible. I don't know. I guess the Wi-Fi is just horrible. But let me fix this. So I had to come to my phone. I was on my computer, but I had to come to my phone. Hey, hey Cynthia. Hey Clara. Hey Tamara. Honey, where was I? Because I was so bad. I was so bad. Okay. Y'all know I be thinking of things as I remember. Then you say, oh, they come out here, they lie about their life, girl. Everybody out here, life is better than yours. Every single body, everybody. No matter what you think they got, no matter what you think they don't got, everybody out here, life is better than yours. Literally. You came out here and talked about, oh, I didn't lie. Baby, let me tell you something. You lied about your son having $1 million bond. Do y'all recall that? Do y'all recall when her child went to jail for those couple days or day or whatever? She's like, oh, he had a bond and he was out that same night. Y'all remember that on Coco Live? Do y'all remember that? So, honey, you lied about him having $1 million bond. What else? Because, baby, I took notes. You lied about being a social worker. You remember OMG? Yes. Catrice, yes. She lied about her son having $1 million bond. She lied about um, her being a social worker. She lied about her owning her house. She lied about her birthday. Crazy stuff that she lied about, but she want to claim everybody else. Baby, you the one who came out here being fake. And I'm glad Justice came out here and told her own stuff before y'all was able to tell it. Because that's what y'all like to do. And that's why you're going to always hear me get out here and say what I got to say about me. Because, baby, what you ain't going to do is control my narrative. That's what you ain't going to do. I don't like the way this is looking. You're not going to control my narrative. I'm going to get out here and speak my own truth. I'm going to get out here and say what's going on with me. You will never be able to say, oh, this is why she doing this and this is why she. No, you will never have that opportunity, honey. And you can sit here and say, oh, she want to talk about me. You always think somebody talk about you. See, when Justice came out here and said, y'all, it's bye for now. I'll see you later. See, the thing is, people know how to separate themselves from this app. People know how to get off this app when they need to. It's you that don't know how to get off this app when you need a break. It's you. You in the hospital, girl. You in the whole hospital going live. You in the hospital from your hospital bed plenty of times because you can't take a break. Because see, the rest of us, we got income coming other places. This is all. This is it for you. You can't take a break. You can't go nowhere. You can't go see what else is going on. You know why? Because you need this. You need to have this. You need to come on this live. Hey, Shonda V. I remember when you had your grandson every day, and she said she would never, Latoria. I remember that. I absolutely remember when she said that. Who wants to be 50 taking care of a little me? Baby, anytime my child needs help, I'm going to help her. This still ain't a kid house, and I ain't gonna decorate this house for no kid. I ain't. My kids are grown. They are. She sure did, Latoria. I remember that. Who wants to take care of a kid at 50? Me. Yeah, you do too much. Things you claim. See, you can't take care of your grandkids. You need doo-doo there to take care of them grandkids. You can't do it. That's why you won't do it. You can't do it. See, I could come out here. You claim you coming out here hurting people with their truth. Thank you, Big Cap. I'm coming out here. Hey, Newsy Nikki. I'm coming out here hurting you with your truth. Because, baby, you know it hurt. And again, I don't care if you ever listen to me, but I know you will because you too nosy. I know this message will get to you. And that's all I really care about. because you want to use as an excuse. Hey, Cassie, you want to use that as an excuse on why you want to attack somebody. Why you want to attack a lady who never really attacked you? She came out here and educated people like you said you was doing. Remember, you came out here. Thank y'all for the floating hearts. I truly, truly appreciate it. You came out here. You came out here and said, "Oh, I'm just educating people." That's what Justice did. That's what 74 is doing. That's what they doing. They just educating people. And y'all don't like it. Y'all don't like that y'all truth. Y'all don't get to just lie to people like you did when you first came out about being a social worker, about paying $1 million bond. Y'all don't get to lie and do that. Because there's people out here now that's rebuttaling your lies. And you don't like it. And that's why it's so easy for you to continue to talk to those people. Because if it's not true, why are you bothered? If the things that these people are saying are lies, if they're not the truth about you and your family, why are you so bothered? Why do you have to correct the lie? Why? If it's a lie, why correct it? Who cares? You know the truth, right? Just like Dustin said, she don't have to talk to you about her father. She know the man he was. But y'all want to wait till people get in a down spiral. You know, people came after your family because your family is out here. Your family inserted themselves into this. See, because people probably could have left it on you. They could have just said, "Oh, she's just the one talking." But your family came out here like you taught them to always show up for battle. Always show up for battle. And we know that's why your son is not here. You get it? Because I don't care what you say and what anybody else say and how many times you say you did say. There's no way my son is coming in the house and you know he wasn't at a place. He was probably hyped up. I don't know. I wasn't there, like you like to say about trees. It's just my opinion. That's how I'm gonna keep. It's just my opinion. This is what I believe. That he came, he was probably hyped up. He said, "Mom, throw my keys downstairs." Ain't no way I'm not gonna ask my child, what's wrong? Why you hyped up like that? What's going on? What y'all about to go do? What do you need your keys for? These are questions that I would have had for my children. You get what I'm saying? Because what's going on? And I believe that you said go with your brother to get it. Who do they think they are? They ain't running nothing. They're Mexicans. And oh, girl, the way you talk about them folks, the way you think them folks just so scared. Y'all swear y'all the only people on this earth with pow pows, with poom pooms. Y'all are the only people. And the way y'all be moving in that house, honey, yeah, your best hope is to hope that you get to them before they get to you. Because maybe you be scared. You be real scared when you think it's somebody at the door. Tanya had something, did Saret. And for me, Saret, it's because I've listened to Justice all these years. I've never heard Justice talk about that lady grandkids. Never. I've never heard Justice talk about that lady deceased son. I've never heard that. I've talked about her son because she talked about my deceased son first. She absolutely did. And I can quote her words. I still have the screen recording. Who lets a baby die? Who the hell lets a baby die? That's what you said. But see, your squads want to act like they didn't hear that. They want to act like they didn't hear that. But you said, who lets a baby? Hey, Hutchie, welcome in. Who lets a baby die? And in your dumb, wicked mind, you actually think I let my baby die. My baby, my 9-month-old baby. No, baby, he had an asthma attack in his sleep. I almost lost my daughter too, Papa. They called cold blue on her a few times. She was in the hospital for 2 whole months. Asthma run real deep in my family, real deep. I had it. I grew out of it. My daughter still have it. If y'all ever hear her around me, you gonna hear her breathing. She breathes like she fat and she's little. It's just pitiful. Like it's the things that your squad choose to forget and want to call everybody else evil. Y'all, they over there dogging Justice out in that chat, y'all. And that's what really pissed me off because y'all know, y'all listen to Justice. Y'all mad because she come out here and rebuttal the lies that y'all try to tell. That is what y'all are mad about. She come out here and rebuttal. Y'all want to tell y'all lies. Oh, we got money. We got money. We got money, but we're begging. We got money, but we're begging. We got money. Oh, we ain't got to spend our money. We want to spend y'all money to pay for stuff. But y'all begging. Y'all begging. Literally asking people to help y'all fund things. That's begging. Talking about justice, get out here and ask for cash out. Listen, y'all don't know what's going on with people, family, man. And this is why I try my best not to bother people because you don't know. You don't know what people are going through. You got people out here unaliving themselves because they couldn't take no more because of people like you. People like you who want to judge them, who want to tell them what they are. Girl, you're not shit. You or your kids. Y'all not nothing. Y'all are literally the bottom of the barrel people. Y'all have nothing to live for but these little crumbs that y'all get. $3,000 to $5,000 a month, ho. You think that's enough to sell your soul? You sold your fucking soul, bitch, for $3,000 to $5,000 a month. You willing to get on here and say, well, God said, honey, God is not telling you to attack. God is not excusing your behavior. Baby, God said he is, what, I lost the dang old scripture. Vengeance is mine. The Bible says vengeance is mine, not yours. He don't tell you to come out here and correct yourself. Let me handle your battles. Give them to me. Give me all your burdens. That's what he said. But you think you're supposed to take on the burdens and you're supposed to come out here and correct people and dog them out and say what you want to say to them and talk how you want to talk. And the squad does self really agree with you. I don't like them people and they don't like me either. And I'm okay with that. But those are some dumb folks to sit there and y'all can piece of face and Play-Doh face. I came out here doing the same thing to you that you were doing to Trees, giving you constructive criticism. What do? You go to your live and call me Play-Doh face, piece of face, all these little words that, honey, don't affect me because as you can see, bitch, I'm the most confident hoe you will ever motherfucking be in your life, bitch. The most. You sit out here and call people ugly as if you fucking can. As if you can say anybody is fucking ugly, bitch. And when that fucking camera came on you, bitch, you scared the shit out of me, yo. I was motherfucking baffled. I was scared. I was like, what the fuck is this? You come out here and you do these things as if it's okay, and it's not. It's not okay. The same people No said was under her feet, giving her money. Girl, giving her money, Karen. Those same people that she said, you are not my people. My people. And I cannot listen to her kids because I got my own grown kids and I don't play with other people's kids, y'all. I don't. I can't. I listened to No a couple. I absolutely. I listened to them when they was going through the. Don't get me wrong, I did, but I don't listen to her children. I don't. I absolutely do not listen to her children. I I can't listen to kids and their mom in the background rooting them on as if that's what the fuck you teach your kids to do. Let me tell y'all a little story. My son, that motherfucker that's in prison. Thank you, boss lady. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. I appreciate you, love. My son that's in prison. That little motherfucker. That nigga always in trouble. Always, even in prison. And every day when I talk to him, I'm telling him, thank you, Sarat. I'm telling him, son, pick your battles. Pick your battles. Do the right thing. You don't have to do this. You don't have to show up to every fucking fight that you call to. You don't have to do that. But you don't teach your kids that. You teach your kids to keep going, keep fighting. If a bitch disrespect you, go check that bitch. It's just so sad. Exactly. And proud telling her dumb daughter to go live to Rose, Rose. And to hear her say, oh, you don't want to tongue wrestle with her. You don't want to tongue wrestle. To hear her cheer that on as a mother, y'all. As a mother, to hear her cheer that on is very fucking disgusting. It's very disgusting. To cheer your not telling your kids to sit down, be good, be still. Let go. Y'all never used to talk about God. And y'all, if y'all that's in this chat, y'all know y'all never used to hear Tanya is a pretty little lady and the best spirit series driver. Thank you, Hutchie. Y'all know y'all never used to hear her talk about God. Never ever used to hear her talk about God. Now all of a sudden that she's sick and her sickness is out here. And for the dumb people who keep believing that Sharita broke into her medical records, y'all have to be the dumbest motherfuckers on earth. Because how the fuck do you break into medical? How the fuck do you break into medical records, y'all? How? You got to know somebody at the hospital. Maybe they gave you the information. So you got to either know somebody at the hospital, something of that sort. You don't just be able to break in goddamn. Thank you, my damn, for the sticker. You don't get to break into goddamn medical records. That's not something you can just easily do. That's not something you can do. And these dumb motherfuckers want to believe it. I believe you told Sharita your business. That's what I believe. Because see, you were desperate, right? You were very, very desperate to be in Tree's business. You was very, very desperate to know, oh, what's going on with her? What's happening with her? So you got real comfortable with Sharita because you wanted to know so bad. You wanted to know. You wanted to be in the know. You wanted to see what was going on with her. So let me get comfortable with her. Let me tell letting her feel free to talk to me. Let me tell her a little of my business. Because, see, I believe that you told Sharita your business. I don't believe she broke in your medical records. You know how you don't believe some of the stuff that people do out here? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Girl, you are you and your kids that show up, your attorney, girl, that's all you got. And she the dumbest attorney on earth. I'm sorry. She's the dumbest attorney on earth. But that's all you got is my attorney daughter. They wish they had an attorney. They wish they knew an attorney. They wish they could go grocery shop. Bitch, you brag on basic shit that motherfuckers do every goddamn day. Bitch, we go grocery shopping every motherfucking day. I don't, because bitch, I don't be eating a lot for one. For two, that shit is gonna go to waste in my food. Just cleaned out a refrigerator and I had to throw away so much food. Because bitch, the shit is gonna go to waste in my house. It's gonna go away, go to waste. I don't grocery shop. I go to the grocery store when the fuck I need something. That's it. That's it, and that's all. When I go cook, I go to the grocery store. Bitch, I wish I would for grown kids sitting in the house, go fill up a motherfucking deep freezer. I wish the fuck y'all motherfuckers better go fend for yourself. That's what y'all better do. Um, don't you know they can't find out who was in your medical records? They can get your name and everything. It's just so stupid to me. I want to know who's buying a pen, girl. And then wait, let me talk about that for a minute, Prince. Girl, you always be coming in and get me on track, honey. Let me tell you something. She said, oh, and she took her daughter to a bitch. She took that little bitch to get, and I said little bitch. She took that little bitch to get Mexican food. Cause see, I'm not just that. Fuck y'all, Grace. Y'all talked about my fucking kids. That's not on this motherfucking internet. Remember, you called my daughter a hoe because she fucks. Okay, that's what you call my daughter. Anybody that's getting some whoop whoop that y'all don't get. Anybody that's getting some, y'all, they a hoe to y'all. That's what y'all think. You get what I'm saying? But honey, let me tell you something. She took that little bitch to goddamn a Mexican restaurant, the cheapest fucking food you can buy in America. Thank y'all so much. The cheapest fucking food. Thank you, Nadira. But let me finish reading his comment. A predation president is more important than supervise your teenage daughter in the mall, and then your daughter walks around and simple SQ has no idea which the girl is dumb. The girl is stupid. I said, did she take that little hoe to a Mexican restaurant? And this is what she bragged about. A Mexican restaurant. Girl, I cannot. I absolutely the fuck cannot. Who the fuck brags on little shit like that? Little shit like that. Like y'all are the most basic fucking family. Finally got $3,000 to $5,000 a month and think y'all motherfuckers is doing something. Y'all not doing nothing. Y'all not doing shit that people them fucking did all they motherfucking life. All they life. You're just being able to do this in your late 40s, early 50s. You just went out of town in your fucking 50s, bitch. 50s. You just went out of town. You gotta stop. Your squad, they gotta check you. They gotta let you know. Thank you, Shonda. Thank you, Good Food. They gotta let you know that this shit is not this shit that you doing, ho. This bitch, you gotta stop talking about people. You never had nothing. Anybody on here can tell you that. You talk about Miss Carla. You talk about something that she owned and you don't own anything. Nobody wants a taco truck, but you don't even own a taco truck. Bitch, you don't even own a Toyota Camry. Like, she said. You don't even own a 20. But you went and bought a 2019. This was the year her car is, y'all. I don't remember. She went and bought a damn 2019 motherfucking Toyota and think she did something. And you still ain't paid it off. Bitch, sickness or not, your bills are fucking still due. Bitch, you went 4 fucking months without paying a car note and insurance. Bitch, who does that at 50 something years old? Because, bitch, this the shit that I like to do at 50, at 52, because you know, you a couple months older than me. But the shit that I like to do at 52, bitch, I like to make sure my house look good. I like to make sure I ride good. I like little shit like that. Bitch, fuck a goddamn pumpkin party. The fuck? You at 52. Y'all, this shit is hilarious. You at 52 want to be sure that your motherfucking kids got pumpkins, got fucking candy. Like, bitch, at 52. This shit is laughable. And this is how I don't understand how motherfuckers want to go back and forth with such a basic bitch. Bitch, you is like the most basic bitch on earth. The most basic person ever. Like, who the fuck want to argue with you? This is, I do too, Tanya, at the age of 66. Right. I don't, nobody wants to make sure that the kids have pumpkin. They can't do this for their grandkids. Bitch, don't nobody want to do this for their grandkids. We did it for our kids. It's just time for their mama to do that shit. I'm not motherfucking doing it. I'm not doing it. Hey, Ambrielle, love, honey, I had to bring you up earlier because the girl, I know you ain't gonna say nothing, so I speak for you. She said she didn't talk about nobody's kids until they talked about hers. Baby, you call Ambrielle kids ugly. You called her kids ugly. The most beautiful kids. All her kids are cute. All her kids are beauties. But you called her kids ugly. But you didn't talk about people kids. You call her pie face or cabbage patch kid, whatever the fuck. You are a kid. You are a whole 5-year old. She's never gonna grow up, y'all. I don't even understand. Like, and this is what makes me tap out because I'm like, how the fuck do people argue with a bitch that's never gonna grow up? This is never gonna. The bitch is never gonna grow up. Dream Team, because I can. I'm fucking grown. Do you hear me? I'm motherfucking grown. But yeah, it's just. And Amby said, I cute and is. Listen, it's just me too, Tanya. I wish I would decorate my house for how I wish the hell I would, Hutchie. Wish I would think about decorating my house. And I'll put up a Christmas tree. I didn't put up one the last couple of years, but I will do that. But to decorate my house for damn Halloween when my fucking kids are grown, she wasn't talking about T kids. And I remember her calling Ambrielle kids. Yes, this is what she do. She always talking about somebody kids, but she will sit over there and lie to that fucking squad, and that fucking squad will be like, "Yes, they all came for you first. I admit I talked about you first, but I gave you constructive fucking criticism, bitch. I didn't fucking come at you like you come at people and come at people kids, calling these son. I heard your dumbass daughter in the background when listening to you today talking about feed big fat pumpkin apps. He eats. The fuck? You girl, doodoo, stop calling people fat when you was over there looking like you looking at Brittany house. Was that yesterday that you was at Brittany house? I don't know when the fuck you was there, but I listened to the video last night. I don't know when you was there, but I listened to the video last night and I was driving back to Texas. Your mama put the camera on you. I'm like, if this bitch called one more motherfucker fat, bitch, you fat, you blind, your hair nappy, you not cute. I wish your mama would quit telling you that. Well, everybody is cute to somebody. And of course, all of our kids are cute to us. So I'm sure you are cute to your mom. But bitch, you not. You not. I'll be the first to tell you, bitch, you look retarded, as your mom like to call people. You look slow as fuck. You look like something is fucking wrong with you. I know you don't, Ambrielle, but that's why I had to speak on it simply because she said she have her squad thinking, and her squad literally sit over there and listen to this lady lie. Listen to this lady lie. She said she called my job. She went looking for my son. And then she found out, oh, Tanya, kids are pretty decent motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? She went looking for my son. Let's find out who her son is. Went to Fat Man's, that's my son, y'all. Went to Fat Man's goddamn page and was like, oh, She raised a pretty decent boy. I did. Because I didn't teach my kids the shit that you taught. My kids will never do no shit like this. You will never hear my kids on the internet going at no motherfucking body. Nobody. They don't like when I do it. They be like, "Ma, how old are you?" This is the shit they tell me when they see me do shit, which is not often. "Ma, how old are you?" This is the shit they say to me. "Why are you arguing with people on the internet?" Like, girl, but this is the shit you entice your children to do. And this is why we, the people, on what you like to call the left sides. Girl, you said, I was listening to Donald Trump earlier, y'all. This motherfucker said, yeah, so the left wing people. I said, if that bitch don't sound like Donald Trump, the left side, as you like to call the left side, we're the bad, we're the evil people. We're the people who can't fuck with you. We're the people who don't have nothing in life. We don't have anything the fuck going on. Nothing is going good in our life. Oh, they just want numbers. Because, girl, I know this is what you're going to say about this live. No, honey, I simply came live because I wasn't about to let you lie on justice. I wasn't about to let you do it. I couldn't do it. I had to come out here and let the people know the truth. That lady ain't never said anything about your children, your grandchildren, I'm sorry, or your deceased son. See, you want to come out here and deflect and lie and have your dumb squad believing you when they know you wrong too. But they just need somewhere to belong. They like, oh, we're all like-minded. Y'all all got dumbass kids that y'all let come to fights, battle any motherfucking where. Carrie Esquire puts her daughter on camera. Listen, I was like, I said, what is this motherfucker? I just don't under I just don't understand the motherfucker no. I don't understand that motherfucker. That motherfucker is slow. When I seen her when they was in Vegas and she told that goddamn girl to talk to her people. Was that Halloween last year, y'all? Because that was that right after they got into it. Was that last year Halloween when she kept saying, "Go put your costume on," and she paid her daughter? That was last year, right? I don't know, but she paid her daughter like you literally solicited your child. But your family is supposed to be so upstanding, so upheld, we're all just molested motherfuckers, girl. And then you talk about this lady. You talk about this lady like out of her, a few people say you and your kids wouldn't know what a good man is. What a good see, I had a stepfather. You didn't have one of those because your mama left him for that crack. You know what I'm saying? Even though my mama was on crack, my stepfather was still very involved. Never did crack, never did drugs. Always made sure me and my sister was good. Then you want to talk about she should be what you say she should be planning funeral arrangements. First of all, everybody don't want a funeral. Don't let me tell y'all one motherfucking thing. If something happened to me and my kids get on here, which they won't, because they know me. But if my kids get on here telling y'all to send me a motherfucking flower, don't I can't smell them motherfuckers, okay? I can't smell them goddamn flowers. Don't send me no motherfucking flowers. Matter of fact, I told my children I don't want a funeral, I don't want a viewing, I don't want nothing. Cremate the fuck out of me and put me in the Caribbean Ocean. Everybody don't want what you want, and that's the fucking shit that you don't understand. Everybody don't want that. Everybody don't want to decorate their house for Halloween. Everybody don't want a funeral with 2 million goddamn flowers that the deceased can't fucking smell. Everybody don't want that shit. But in your small fucking mind, you seem to think this is the way things are supposed to be because you have a fucking pea-sized brain. Yes, Cassie, that motherfucker is slow. Me either, Gamma. I do not want a damn funeral. I don't want to view it. I don't want nothing. I want to rest the fucking peace. That's what I want to do. That motherfucker don't understand that death does not always, it hurts the people that's left behind. The person that died is free as fuck. Free. But you're scared to leave your kids because you haven't set them up properly. Your kids are scared for you to leave because you haven't set them up properly. This is why it's so easy for you to say, I can't leave my babies. They want to see me without my babies. They want to see my babies without me. understand death. You don't understand. No, nobody wants to die prematurely. Nobody does. Nobody does. But to think that people wants to see your babies, your grown ass babies without you is absurd. It's fucking ridiculous. Because nobody really gives a fuck. We come on here to give you constructive criticism like you try to do Treese and everybody else. Get your shit up. Girl, I said the same thing. OMG. What OMG say? Instigator, I like that fancy up top restaurant. She took that little wench too. Psych, I would be pissed if my kids took me there. Me too, Eddie. This bitch, you so stupid. And the thing is, everyone doesn't have to show when they go to dinner, decorate their house. Things people don't have to show that. Exactly, Rose. I did it because it was content for me, and I came to you guys asking for help. But everybody don't have to do that. Everybody don't have to say, "Oh, let me go. So let me show y'all what I'm doing." You want to show every fucking thing, but you don't want to show the things that people rebuttal as lies. Oh, y'all want my daughter to show her job so y'all can attack her. That's what y'all want. You called my job. You said on your live that you called my job to make sure I wasn't going in your information. You said that on your live. She's literally having her funeral on YouTube. She's deteriorating right before everybody's eyes. The views is for her viewing. Lord, good food. I shouldn't have read your comment. But oh my God. Listen, everybody is watching you deteriorate. Nobody, she say, even in my sickness, they want to be me. Nobody wants to be you, honey. Nobody wants to be sick. Nobody wants to have kidney failure. Nobody wants to not be able to fend for themselves. You call it lazy. I heard you say, Treese always call that girl don't get a break. She always calling that girl to do something. That's what you do to Doodoo and the banker. That's what you do to them. Can you get me a ginger ale? Can you get me a water? Can you bring me my power cord? Can you do this? It's the same fucking shit. It's the same thing. She lives in a fairy tale land. She's afraid of reality. T1000. She is definitely afraid of reality. Sybil Esquire is teaching her daughter to do anything for money. And exactly. And Prince, don't be surprised when she be out here. You know how she talked about Miss Carver's daughter out here. Bitch wish she can suck a peen. The bitch, I think you bought them motherfucking blow ups to lay next to your lonely ass at night. Bitch, that's what the fuck I think you bought them motherfuckers for. I think you said, let me get a couple of these big motherfucking blow ups so I don't feel as lonely in this little bitty ass bed that I sleep in. You know that little twin size bed that you, bitch, we don't give a fuck that you got a king size upstairs. Your ass can't go up there and lay in that motherfucker. We don't give a fuck what size bed you got upstairs. Bitch, you can't sleep in that bitch. You can't sleep in that motherfucker. Nona was talking about her mother this morning. She even said 52 years old. Listen, the things, Tanya, please. No, nobody wants her sickness. She did take care of herself and still not, Catrice. This is the shit that I laugh at. Like you say something, you still not doing what you're supposed to do. Even in your sickness, you still don't eat right. You still don't do the thing. Hey, Spicy, you still don't do the things that you're supposed to do to get yourself together. Oh, see, Doodle, she wants me. She's going to give me whatever I want. Them other two, they're going to make sure I eat right. What I always say, people who love you, they tell you the truth, even when it hurts. You ever thought that Dodo is trying to take you out? You ever thought that? Did you ever think that? Because, honey, I don't know what's going on with you or Dodo. I don't know if you know how you say what Treese did to her daughter. I don't know if you put your finger in her at night. She likely sleeps in the bed with you. She likely sleeps in the bed with you. Y'all squeeze y'all two big asses in that motherfucking twin size bed. Talking about Miss Carver daughter sucking penis when you wish you can, her granddaughter sucking penis when you don't wish she could suck one. She wish she could just lick on one. Shit as if it's not this is shit that you did. You just can't no more. This is shit that you did, but now all of a sudden, because you can't get screwed, it's nasty. It's such disgusting. It's so gross because you can't do it. Because you can't get pinged on, honey. You can't lick it. You can't get it hard. Can you get it up? You can't get it up. You can't do none of that. Like, girl, Doodoo definitely wants to be though. Definitely. Tanya, both of them sleep together. Listen, Ray, I promise you, the things that she say, just how we found out everything she was saying about trees ended up being her own story. How the men situation, these things ended up being her own story. All she do is come out here and deflect. Everything that her life is, she deflected onto other people. Tamara, I am dead ass. I am dead ass. She deflect. That's all she come out here and do. She want to say she come out here and play defense. No, you don't. You started with a lot of people out here. Even when people was just giving you constructive criticism, myself, you came out here and you attacked me. Piece of face, Play-Doh face, fat. Stop, girl, you fat too. We both fat. Everybody ugly, bitch. Nobody is uglier than you with all the black things around your. Nobody on this internet is as ugly as you. Nobody. Scary. You look like you hurt. Tanya, I told my children that I do not want flowers or a viewing. Please cremate me. Take all my insurance money and remaining assets and pay off your Prince. Girl, we here. We are here. I told my children the same thing. See, she can't tell her kids that because they ain't got no insurance. I told my kids, don't spend no money on no fancy flowers, no viewing, no casket, no nothing. Put me in a box. Put me in a cardboard box. I don't need that casket. I don't need them to burn no casket. Put me in a cardboard box and burn me. I told my dude, I said, listen, my kids is gonna handle my funeral arrangements because I don't trust you to do the right thing. I don't trust that you gonna honor my wishes. I don't trust that. So my kids is gonna handle this, okay? My kids is gonna make sure that they do what I said told them to do. Who? I can't smell them flowers. I absolutely cannot. Why do I want a bunch of flowers that when I get married, I don't want a wedding. I literally just told him that. I don't want a wedding. The wedding is for everybody else. Can we take the money that we was gonna spend on a wedding? Can we go on a nice honeymoon? That's for me. You get what I'm saying? The wedding is for everybody else. It's not for me. I don't want a wedding. I don't want to do all of that. I want to exactly take the money and do what I want to do. I don't, my kids, like you said, Prince, take that money, pay your bills off, make sure you're straight financially. Do the right thing. Don't give me no funeral. Go spend that money, that insurance money, on anything but that. I've already bought my plot in the wall with my husband, but I don't want to do that either. I don't want nothing, nothing. Listen, OMG, right? Like people just know at T1000, she's in trouble when she get off. uh, she couldn't stand getting roasted. Couldn't. She could not. And it no sense, y'all. Like this lady is so sad. And this is why I can't argue with her, y'all, because she is sad. Like I literally had to stop watching for a while because I'm not gonna lie. Every morning I would get in my car. Well, not soon as I get in my car, because baby, I praise and worship first. Okay, that's what I do. So I praise and worship first. But after that, I would go straight to her live, start listening. Well, I would catch up on everybody lives, just turn them on 3 times, 2 times fast so I can get through them fast. But I was watching her over the last like month. I wasn't watching her. And I caught up with all of them yesterday because I had a dang on 12-hour drive. So I did catch up with a lot of them. And I'm like, this lady is just still doing the same things. I agree, Tanya. A wedding is a waste of money. I don't want a funeral either. Faye, not none of that. None of that. And that's the thing that she can't grasp. Everybody don't want the same things you want. Everybody don't want a big ass everybody don't want a big stupid Charlie Brown pumpkin head ass motherfucker in their yard. Nobody don't want that shit. First year I lived in this house, y'all, I bought a whole bunch of candy. I don't celebrate Halloween, but I was gonna give the kids candy. Nobody came. I live in a brand new subdivision at that time. It's still brand new to me, but nobody came. The second year, I didn't buy no candy. 2 kids came. Everybody don't celebrate that shit, girl. Everybody don't give a fuck about no fucking Halloween decorations, especially your ass shouldn't be getting. That should be. This is how everybody is able to say. This is how everybody is so tiny, so stupid couldn't even open up the bracelet. Who could see? I told y'all. I don't. I heard about the live, and she do come up on my timeline, and that's how I seen the taco. Because I haven't put none of them on do not recommend. But I don't watch her children, y'all. But I seen the taco thing because I'm like, did she take her to a fucking? You know how they show the first picture? Did she take her to a fucking taco restaurant? And her mama said it was a a 5-star restaurant. Mexican food is the cheapest fucking food you can get. It's literally the cheapest fucking food you can get. Like I just don't understand. I don't celebrate Halloween for real, for real. Never. I do not buy my own candy of strangers nowadays. I don't trust anyone. Liza, listen. Wanda Wright, Pandora bracelet, so old, so old. I feel bad that Gamma and them bought me one for my birthday. I have yet to wear it, but I told them that. Did not tell y'all, Gamma. I have a Pandora bracelet that I bought when Pandora bracelets first came out. What you talking 10, 15 years ago when people first was really, really buying them. I have that bracelet that I wore probably for. I told y'all I'm not a jewelry person. I do not like jewelry. I got my little earrings. That's it. And did you want to say you hear her child say she's materialistic or something like that. She's materialistic or something she says. And she want Gucci, she want this, she want that. Girl, y'all so late to the party. Y'all are so late to the party. Baby, if I bring what she always say, I'ma post it, y'all. I'ma post these pictures. I'ma post my receipts, baby, of them Gucci bags that I done bought. Cause you like to say people shit is fake, honey. I don't got not one fake Gucci, not one fake Louis. But baby, that shit is obsolete to me, baby. Today at 52, I wish the fuck I would buy a Gucci or a Louis. I buy some stock in that shit. That's what the fuck I do today. I'm not going to buy no motherfucking Louis bag, no motherfucking Gucci bag, no motherfucking Hermes bag, no motherfucking Chanel bag. I'm not going to buy none of that shit, bitch. I will buy some stock in that shit. Bitch, the shit that turns me on is my fucking house looking good. That's the shit that turns me on. Because I like to be in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I like to be at home and enjoying my goddamn house. That's what the hell I like to do. You're not gonna see me going out carrying no baby. What the fuck do I be carrying now? That little bag that I got from the TikTok shop, my little corduroy bag that I got from the TikTok shop. And I shop a lot on the TikTok shop like you say you do. But bitch, I am not buying no motherfucking garlic. I be buying shit for my fucking house. Bitch, I am not buying chewed up fucking garlic. She be on there. I bought some now laters. You know the banana. This bitch just like to eat, y'all. This bitch said, I bought now laters. I bought garlic. I shop on the TikTok shop all the time. I got myself and daughter's Pandora years ago, Prince. Years ago, I bought a Pandora bracelet. Like I can't listen. I bought a Pandora bracelet. So right, like girl, wait, what did everyone say? Yeah, but we sure did. Put those charms on. We thought we had to decide. Listen, and I felt so bad that they bought me a Pandora bracelet because I don't wear jewelry. I'm not a jewelry person. I don't like costume. My Apple Watch and these earrings is about all I'm gonna have on. That's it. That's it. Same time, my Gucci is in investments. My purse, Bagalina, because it is lightweight and washable. Listen, that's how my corduroy bag. Listen, Hutchie, I've washed that thing so many times. I threw that thing in the washer a few times when I think it get a little dirty, and it's brown, so you can't really see the dirt on it. But baby, I'm not buying no goddamn Gucci, no Louis, none of that right now. Not none. All of my clothes, y'all, they come from the TikTok shop. I am not fucking lying. Unless I'm going somewhere. If I'm gonna go somewhere, I'm gonna buy me a nice little outfit if I'm going somewhere. But honey, my clothes be all my little workout clothes. Y'all see me, and I do got some Nike ones too that I got from Nike. But that's because they was on sale. I bought them when they was on sale. But honey, all these little shirts like this, they either come from Target or the TikTok shop. See, I buy shit like that. I'm not buying no fucking garlic and now laters, banana now laters. I don't understand you. And you be so proud. Y'all, she be so proud. Y'all gotta know about the TikTok shop. Let me tell you, because I be on there, I be shopping every day. These bitches wish they could shop. Y'all bitches wish y'all can buy some garlic. Y'all bitches wish y'all can buy some now later. That shit is too funny to me, y'all. That should be hilarious to see. I be listening to her, y'all. I'm like, this bitch dead ass too. She really dead. She like really, really. She proud of these goddamn garlic. She proud. Tell you one thing I won't do to my children is leave my final burials for them to pay. And I'm talking to the pig exactly, and that's exactly what she doing. Y'all make sure y'all go to the squad, and y'all make sure they send lots of flowers. And listen, we're no, I'm not wishing death on you, little girl, because again, I don't know. And I have to call you a little girl because that's what you act like. I think you're stuck. You like to say Teresa stuck when she was a child. I think you're stuck when your mom became a crackhead and you just never, you know how you say, I used to cry and tell my grandmother, go get my money. I think you're stuck there. I literally don't think you grew past that. I don't. So that's why it's so easy for me to call you a little girl because I don't see 52 no motherfucking where on you but in them goddamn face. In the face. I see over 52. But bitch, outside of that, I don't see 52 in nothing that you do. Not a motherfucking thing. Because bitch, you don't act 52. You act like you fucking 10. You act like you sit out here and want to still buy little shit that motherfuckers them had umpteen goddamn years ago. Bitch, I cannot. I cannot. Me too, Prince. I love the TikTok shop. Every day I'm buying something. I literally just bought because I just upgraded my phone to iPhone 7. I get a new phone every year, y'all. That's why I got so many. I do. That's one thing I do get every year. But that's because I'm just a technology person. That's really the only reason I get a new phone. Y'all know I got an IT degree, and baby, I am a technology person. So that's the only reason I get a new phone every year. But baby, I just ordered my screen protectors, my cases. Baby, I'm not giving Apple no goddamn $100 for a case. You done lost your fucking mind. I am not giving Apple $50 for a goddamn screen protector. Bitch, you done lost your motherfucking mind. I'm not doing that shit. My son do it all the time. And I tell him he's a goddamn fool because, baby, let me show you something. This goddamn phone screen protector, because this is a phone that I don't use. This screen protector has been on here for I don't know how goddamn long. And you paying $50, and I think I got this motherfucker from Five Below. Nigga, I'm not paying $50 for it. I'll be like, son, why? Why? What is wrong with you paying $50 for it? The boy them lost his goddamn mind. But hey, I guess they gotta live. And I'm glad my kids not materialistic either. You know, they would never be like, no, so fantasized because probably because they had that shit already. Mama used to buy that kind of stuff. My kids been had, what was she what else was she bragging about that they had? What did my kids? My kids used to have everything, y'all. My kids, when they was little, I'm gonna have to post pictures. That's too funny to say. But I'm gonna have to post pictures. But like my kids had Sherlins when they was little babies. They had Sherlins. They had, I know y'all probably don't know what these is because I think that's a Detroit thing. But they had Da Vinci jackets. Baby, they had Coogee sweaters. Baby, they had all of that when they was little. My kids used to be the freshest little motherfuckers in school, honey. Them kids already had all that shit, and that's probably why they don't give a fuck about it now. They don't care about name brand shit. Not nothing. Ed Hardy, yes, all that little shit, T-Lo, that motherfuckers had Guess. She talk about Guess like, baby, like, listen, I wore Guess when I was in high school. Guess was a high school thing. That's when people wore Guess jeans and the baby. Listen, I cannot. Hey, Dylan. Abraham Yama, we know this is not her normally. Spicy, listen, I have to do this to her sometimes. It's her grandmother has so much wonder why she didn't leave her. Listen, Miss T, your grandmother had all this. She didn't leave nobody your house. So your grandmother rented too. That's what I don't know if I was in Justice chat or Miss Carver chat. Well, I wasn't in a chat, but y'all know I'd be listening afterwards. But I don't know which one I was listening to, Justice Liz Carver, when they said y'all don't know these things because nobody taught y'all this. Nobody taught you to go get a house, to go find generational wealth. Nobody taught me either. I can't even lie. I was never gonna buy a house, y'all. It was never in my fucking plan to buy a goddamn house. I bought a house because rent was getting too motherfucking high, and I always thought it was my husband's job to buy me a house. And bitch, why the fuck I gotta buy a house? Why he can't buy it? You know what I'm saying? So I never wanted to buy a house. Never. I did, but again, nothing nobody ever taught me. My mom, she owned houses. My grandmother and them, they own houses, but my family all also stayed together. They all lived on the same blocks, lived with each other. Like that's how my family grew up. But honey, your grandmother didn't have a house. Do any of your aunties, do any of them have a house? Then that's another thing. Y'all know I be on topic. Dudu said, they reaping what they sowed. When she was in the background of her mother video, she said they reaping what they sowed. Bitch reaped what they sowed. Bitch, you and she brag on y'all about having these degrees that y'all can barely speak properly. You get what I'm saying? But y'all get it honestly. Y'all really get it from y'all mama because she brag on y'all about the goddamn degrees. And honey, both of my goddamn kids, my daughters anyway, both of them are in college right now because you seem to think that people have to have a degree at a certain age, even though Dum Dum didn't get hers till she was 27, 28 years old. But you think they have to have a degree at a certain age. Both of my kids is working on their bachelor's right now, both of them. They're in school right now. And no, I didn't push none of my kids to go to college. I don't think parents should. They should force their kids to go to college. Children, most kids go to school because this is what our parents, Chrissy, hey girl, this is what our parents want us to do. This is why kids say, oh, let's go to school. Let's go to, I didn't go to college until my 30s. Would have never went to college if I didn't need a fucking degree to be in management. We never fucking went to college, bitch. I was making good money when I was a fucking teenager. I didn't need to fucking, at least I thought I was making good money. Bitch, I didn't think I needed college. You get what I'm saying? And you quick people, oh, they was fucking at 10 and 12 and 13 and da 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 da. Bitch, I was fucking at goddamn 14. It was. I was fucking at 14, had a kid at 15, had another kid at 16, had another kid at 18. And bitch, I'm still doing better than you. You still ain't fucking with me. All that goddamn fucking I was doing, all that goddamn shit I was doing, all that you still can't fuck my life, okay? you still did nothing with yours, and you didn't do all that. You walked across the stage like you said with your child, and you still did nothing with your life, but teach your kids to go battle in life. That's what you taught your kids to do. Let's go. If somebody bother you, you go, you check them, you do this, you do that, you don't back down to nothing. Because I'm telling you right now, you come over here after me, doodle in the background of this. I keep saying this morning, y'all. I don't know when the live was. I listened to it this morning as I was driving. But doodle in the background, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Doodle, don't nobody want to touch your big funky sweaty ass. But you was sitting at the kids at the kitchen table on your what's them little girls for their birthday party and sweating like you just ran a motherfucking race. Bitch, nobody wants to touch your sweaty ass. Bitch, you stink. You sitting at the fucking table sweating like you fucking crazy. And you was just sitting there, and you're protruding all from your fucking face. Bitch, don't nobody want to touch you. You're disgusting. You're nasty. Ugh. Ugh. Wants to touch you, doo-doo. It's disgusting. Talking about ain't nobody gonna do that, bitch. Ain't nobody fighting at this big age, like you like to say. And that's another thing you like to say. Thank you for reminding myself of that. You like to say at their big age, this is what they like to do. At your mama's big age, she like to put up Halloween directions at your mama's big age for y'all grown dumb motherfuckers. At your mama's big age, she still like to come on here and as she say dog walk motherfuckers. At your mama's big age. But you quick to talk about somebody's big age. Bitch, your mama is doing the same shit. Hey, Trilona. Hey, Liza. Oh, I think I spoke to you already. Just stank in my angel mom voice, right? Just stank. Just sitting there all sweaty, but no goddamn. I mean, sweat just running down, and she's sitting there, y'all. Sweat just running down her face at them kids' birthday party last year, whenever that was. Prince, I definitely do payment plans, even though I really don't have to. Listen, let me tell y'all something. My pastor, y'all, is really big on being debt free, and that's how I got this way. My pastor is really big. If you can't afford to buy that car outright, you don't deserve it. See, I ain't listening to him in that aspect because I do got a payment on my BMW, but my Mercedes, it is paid off. But listen, I said I didn't listen to him on that one. But listen, and I didn't pay the Mercedes off immediately. I got a car note on it, but I don't got a car note no more. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. My pastor is really big on being debt free. He always speak about, in fact, the message today, because I had to listen to it as I was driving this morning, because I wasn't in church. I was out of town. But he's really, really big on being debt free, doing things debt free. And it wasn't, and I tell everybody, no, my mom didn't teach me how to manage money. She didn't. No, my mom didn't teach me. Her mama didn't teach her, and her mama didn't teach her. Yeah, none of them knew how to do any of that. They didn't. But I am thankful that God put people in my life, such as my managers in different positions that I had, my pastor, some of my friends, taught me a lot of things. And even when buying this house, y'all, my loan officer, she was like, "You are the easiest person I ever worked with." But I was so easy because my friends, hey, Jackie, boo boo. I'm just talking to the pig family. They have so much money. Exactly. They got so much money, but they're calling in and saying they didn't get items in the mail. Like, come on now, who do shit like this? People with money don't do stuff like that. I went, listen, I told y'all I used to go to the damn store, y'all, and I used to ring up my all my produce used to be goddamn jalapenos. I'm not even gonna lie. I used to do that. I did and didn't need to, but I was just it was ignorance. You get what I'm saying? It was ignorance. It is the reason I did it. I wish today I would walk out of any motherfucking store without paying for anything in my cart. If I forget something in my cart and I get to the car, if I'm feeling gracious, I'll take it back in. But if I'm not feeling gracious, I'm not going to take it, but I'm not going to take it back in the store either. But I'm not going to put it in my car. But I'm just going to leave it in the cart. I'm not stealing nothing. And y'all are stealing at this big age by saying you didn't get something. By saying, like, at this big age, like you like to say, these are the things that y'all do. Don't get me wrong. I don't care if you have a 2016 car or ride a bike. If you are not walking, you are blessed, Prince. And you said a mouthful, and that's what she don't understand, Prince. Because nobody cares about what kind of car anybody drive. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about the people who have to drive whatever they have to drive, who have to ride a bike to work, who have to I do ride share, who have to take ride share to work. Nobody cares about any of that. But this family comes out as if they got everything, all their ducks in a row, all their ducks in a row, only to come to find out that the mom was chasing men in her bloomers, only to find out that she was settling for any kind of man. She was buying men cars. She was her kids were saying they didn't get things, and she all the stuff that she was doing. But you claim all your ducks are in a row. You're on, I believe, Section 8. You're on public assistance because, baby, you don't work nowhere. You don't work. You come out here and say people need these numbers when we got real fucking jobs, when we got real things going on, baby, nothing. And because I know you would like to say, first of all, I haven't took my 401k out yet because I'm trying to decide what I want to do with it. Do I want to transfer it somewhere or do I just want to cash it out? I haven't decided yet. I don't know. And there's a lot of money in it, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. The money that I just got from Apple, when I told y'all I got that money 2 weeks ago, I just got that money 2 weeks ago. Mind you, everything was already bought in my house before I got that money. So, honey, don't think I have to do anything. And again, this is not a dig, like Prince said, for people who can't do it or people who just don't want to do it. Because, baby, people can do everything you think they cannot do. But you think because you can go out and go to the grocery store, shit that people do every fucking day except me. People that shit that people do every day. You think it's a flex. It's not, oh, I'm giving a give a grocery card without saying, see, these bitches mad because they can't go to the grocery store and do this. They can't go. And I'm like, I don't know if it was Miss Carver or Justice, but the ass get off that goddamn live every time it's time to pay. Bitch, we know you get food stamps. Bitch, we know you paying for that shit. And bitch, like how motherfuckers come on here and always say, oh, you must have got that with food. Bitch, I wish I could get a food stamp. I wish the fuck I could. I wish the fuck I could right now. Please give me a food stamp. Please and thank you. Because, baby, food is expensive. And I have to buy that shit. And this is why I'm going grocery shopping. Because I was wasting more than the fuck I was eating. The shit was going in garbage. Oh, Chris, pigeons in a circle. Just not, girl, that's exactly what they got, Chris. Pigeons in a goddamn circle. Um, wait, what Spicy say? I tell my children if you can't afford to buy that item twice, then you cannot afford it. Shonda V, listen, my pastor, he do not play. He tell you if you cannot afford to buy it, if you can't afford to buy cash out, you can't afford to buy it. Now I can't afford to buy this goddamn house cash out. I absolutely cannot afford to buy it. And Pastor, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have a mortgage on it because my mortgage is way cheaper than what the hell I was paying in rent. My mortgage is only $1,400. My damn rent was goddamn almost $2,000. Like what? No, no. Like it's time to buy a house now. Um, well, no food stamps for next month. Listen, I wish somebody would give me some. No more food stamps for the month. Oh, that's what y'all talk. They cut food stamps out, y'all. Oh my God. What these folks gonna do? What she gonna do? How she gonna eat? Well, I guess the squad gonna feed her, y'all. I guess the squad gonna feed her. They're gonna have to feed her. Because at this point, it's just not, I don't know. I really just really want her. They cut food stamps for look at Ray asking like, did they cut food stamps? Listen, Ray, I don't know because I don't really pay attention to the news. I know Justice talks about it on her channel sometimes. She be talking, but I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Use the ice maker. What ice maker? I paid for everything. I was bagging my groceries when I saw a Tylenol that I had paid for. I took the Tylenol out of the cart and paid for it. That's me, Prince, now. But I can't lie. Everything used to be jalapenos. I can't even lie. It used to be, and that was years ago. And that was years ago. But I'm like, this is how I look at things now. I cannot ask God to bless me. I cannot go to God and say, God, this is what I need from you. Because my pastor preached this today too. If we give, we should expect things. You know what I'm saying? We should have an expectation from God when we give. And I give all the time, but we should have an expectation for God. And God has not failed me yet. I have not went without anything. When people talk about this economy, I say I'm not worried because I know the God I serve. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about nothing. I know the God that I serve. I know that I pay tithes and offering all the time. I know that I give to people all the time. Y'all have seen me give away a whole car. So no, I'm not worried. But same time, I'm the same way now, Prince. If I cannot go to God and ask God to bless me, and I'm still in a Tylenol, or I'm ringing a potato up, or a whole bag of greens up as jalapenos, I can't go to God and say, God, bless my life when I'm not doing what's right. And that family don't understand that because she believed God tells her to come out here and stick up for herself. She literally believes that is what God is telling her. You go out there and you stand up for yourself. She think God is her. She think God is her. How she raised her kid, she think that's how our good father, our good daddy raised us. To go out there and stand up for yourself. That is not of God, honey. God said, vengeance is mine. It's mine. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to him. You hear me? It doesn't belong to you. I love Mexican food, but I don't know about 5 star. I love Mexican food too, Samika. I promise I do. You see, Ambrielle took me for Mexican food for my birthday, honey. I love it. And that's the funny thing because that skit went viral. And everybody was in them comments was like, I can't believe she making that girl pay for her food on her birthday and this Mexican food. That's the cheapest. It literally is the cheapest damn food you can buy. The cheapest food. And Ambrielle didn't offer to take me to goddamn Mexican food. It's what she asked me what I wanted, and I told her Mexican food because I love Mexican food. So she didn't choose to take me to a cheap ass restaurant and call it 5 star. That's not what she did. She asked me what I wanted, and I said, "Girl, I want some goddamn Mexican food. I want some damn fajitas. That's what I want." Like, I just like, girl, you gotta get out of your You got to, I'm trying, Shiny girl. I promise I'm trying. She got to get out of that. Thanks so much for exactly when you give, you will receive. And you should expect, like my pastor just said today, you should expect to receive. I am praying for all children who cannot eat without SNAP. I hope the government opens up and provides support for everyone who relies on it. Me too, because everybody can't afford food. They can't. I was just telling I got to come back and talk about this story because I was just telling somebody, because somebody was telling me that they was going to a whole nother state to pick up somebody's child. They was going to a whole nother state to pick up somebody's child because the child said, "Can you come pick me up?" Like they was down the street. I said, "You was gonna go?" They said, "Yeah." I said, and my daughter was right there. My daughter, I said, "India, can you tell them about me, baby? My kids knew when I picked them up from school, and they like, Mom, can you take them home? Can you?" No, where they mom at? Let me tell y'all something about me. I give a lot, but if God don't tell, I'm obedient in my giving now. And my pastor preached that today, and I was glad he preached that because that's the way I have been for about the last year. I'm obedient in my giving. If God tell me to do something, I'm going to do it. That's it, and that's all. But if it ain't a voice from God, if God ain't tell me to give you anything, I'm not giving you nothing. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna do it because that's not what God ordained me to do. And I'm just being obedient in my giving at this stage in my life. If God didn't say give it, baby, I'm not taking it. Where's their parents? No, I'm not taking it. My daughter was telling the person, she was like, "Yeah, my mama didn't play that. Didn't. I'm not taking nobody kid home. I'm not picking nobody kid up to take them. No. Now I would do things like kid was hungry and my kids have extra money or something, sure, if you want to buy them something to eat, yeah, do that. I was listening to Justice Chat when she was talking about the pencils. I was the same way. Let my kids come home, talk about they done traded some shit. Bitch, what? You ain't got no goddamn job, and that little motherfucker ain't got no job. If you don't go get them kids they stuff back and go get back what I bought, baby, don't play with me. Don't play with me. My kids knew I didn't play. And that's why I don't understand. Because even as a 15-year-old mother, I like to say that because you like the down people who was, screwing at that age. You like the down people. And I don't promote teenage sex, honey. Save yourself for marriage. I wish I would have did it. I really wish I would have saved myself for marriage. But since you like to down people, I raised my children. Like, you know how you went to my son page and you say he's such a stand-up young man. He sure is, girl, because his mom didn't raise him to do. I don't know what the fuck happened to that oldest child of mine. Something is fucking wrong with that nigga in the head, and I tell him that every goddamn day that I talk to him. Something is wrong with him. But I thank God, three of them didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? One got away. One got away. He's still in jail, getting in trouble. He got away. And all I can do at this point is continue to pray for him. That's all I can do is pray for him. Because, see, I'm going to be real about my situations. You come on here and lie about yours. But I'm going to be real and say that motherfucker's still in jail fucking up. Still in goddamn jail. What's the rest of that? LA restaurants love to brand their restaurants 5 star. Is that what she meant? Yeah, could be, Surratt. Absolutely, that's what it could be. Marta, hello, sister from the beautiful Ozark. Hey, Marta, how are you? But I don't understand. Even as that little girl who had kids at an early age, I taught my children that everything is not about them. This little girl, this little 15-year-old girl, you know. I taught my kids that, but you teach your kids, you go stand up for yourself. You go do now, stand up for yourself if somebody there's a way to respectfully stand up for yourself too. You do know that, right? Everything doesn't have to be a battle. It doesn't. Everybody doesn't have to fight. Everybody doesn't have to do all of that. But this is what you believe in your little bitty pea brain. That little bitty pea brain that you have. Me too, Tanya. Save yourself like that song. I love Young Heart Runs. I gotta listen to that, Shawnee. I definitely gotta listen. I told y'all about the time that this girl I used to work with, she was 34, I think. I don't remember quite. She was in her 30s and she was still a virgin. I said, girl, I wish I was like you. I wish I was like, I want to be you when I grow up again in my next life. In my next life, I want to be you. I don't, baby, these are jewels. Like what? I raised two sons, single parent too. Preaching sister. Listen, Marta. I raised four, honey, by pretty much by myself because their dad went to jail. So pretty much by myself. Now I did had a big family support because the pig like to think that she the only person that got. I believe them people just they feel sympathy for you now because you're sick. I believe they never loved you, and that's why you like to say, "My family loves me." Everybody's family loves them for the most part. For the most part, there are people out there who have effed up families. You know, my mom called me every day. My mom does have life insurance on herself that she had my sister a policy and she had me a policy. So that when something happened to her, I can promise y'all, if I call my mama right now, she just called me too. This motherfucker, every time she FaceTime me and I don't answer, she leaves me one of them video calls. Every single time. Lady, stop playing with me. But every single time, my mama called me every 3 months. Where that policy at? You know something can Mom, you ain't going nowhere right now. No, I got it. So if something happened to my mama, I have a policy. My sister has a policy. Nobody wants their parents to go away for money. I don't want mama just because she left me an insurance policy. I would rather have my mama. You like to say, oh, your mom didn't like you. No, she did treat my sister better than me. And sometimes she still does. She still does. But that I know that she loved me. She probably just loved my sister more. And I'm okay with that. I'm an adult now. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother me. It used to bother me. But see, when I healed from that little girl, because you're still a little girl to me, when I healed from that, that no longer bothered me. I healed from it. I know my mama loved me in her own way. How she we can't tell people how to love us, how you try to tell your kids. If you love me, Day, you will go get me that hot dog that I don't need. And make sure you put a lot of chili on it. Make sure when you get that chopped beef that you give me a whole lot of sauce because you are the one who really, really love me. Stupid. Stupid. You think people are supposed to love you the way you think they're supposed to love you. No, you are dumb. Hey, CC the Queen. Hey, Vicky Gale. Hey, Bestie Show. Hey, boo. Yeah, the lady is dumb, but yeah, y'all know I don't do this. I know Spicy was telling Gabrielle and Gabba let me have it, but listen, y'all know I don't do this, but sometimes, and I promise when I gave her to God, I said, God, you got her. I know she not gonna straighten up, y'all, and y'all know she not gonna straighten up, and she not gonna straighten up, y'all, because this is all she has. She sold her soul for $3,000 to $5,000 a month. She sold her soul for it. And this is all she can ever do. That family don't like or love her. She's not blood related to them. Lisa, listen, I don't think they like her either. I think they tolerate her. Thank you for latte. I love lattes. I don't think they love her either. I don't think they care anything about her. I think she has to dig that in her brain and make her feel so good about herself, and that's why she have to keep because she needs reassurance all the time. All the time she needs to be reassured. All the time she needs the squad to agree with her. She needs them to say, yes, you're right. It's always put a one in the chat if you heard. Like, of course they're gonna agree with you. They're your people. They're your people and they don't know no better. So of course they're gonna agree with you. Squad, if y'all in here, because I know y'all is because it's 300 and something. Y'all know how there's many people listening to my little boring self. I don't. Y'all know. But honey, listen. If y'all in the chat squad, put a one in the chat when y'all heard her say, who let a baby die? You stupid bitch. How the fuck you let a baby die? Put a one in the chat if y'all heard her say that. Hmm? Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat when y'all heard her say she called my job. I don't want y'all to do it. The people that don't like her. The people that don't like her, or I ain't gonna even say y'all don't like her, but y'all don't care for her ways. I don't want y'all to do it. I want her squad to do it. I want her squad to put a one in the chat when they heard her say she called my job to make sure that I wasn't going in her information. Put a one in the chat, squad. Like stupid. Y'all are just dumb. Y'all are just have to be the most dumbest people on this planet Earth. All because y'all want to belong somewhere. Y'all want to feel important. Y'all want to be like-minded. Y'all, girl, I gotta go, y'all. My man is downstairs and I'm just up here doing what I want to do. But he'll be okay. But anyway, y'all, listen, at the end of the day, Honey, I just need you to get it together. I want you to not lie on justice. Hey, Anel, I want you to not lie on justice. That lady did not talk about your son. If you want a reason, just talk about people because that's what you do. But you don't got to lie on them. You know how you like to say, these people always got to come out here and lie on me. And because they lies, I'm going to correct them. I'm going to correct the lies. You sound so stupid. People are going to believe what they want to believe about you. Believe that, okay? Whether it's truth or whether it's fiction. Whatever they want to believe about you, they're going to believe it, okay? So your squad can put all the goddamn ones in the chat that they want to goddamn put in there. Motherfuckers who don't like you is going to believe what they want to believe about you, and motherfuckers who like you is going to believe what they want to believe about you. That's it, and that's all. But what you should not do is come out here and lie and say that that lady talked about your children, your grandchildren, and talked about your deceased son, because she has not. Just say, I want to talk about her because she talks about me, because she revealed truths that I want to sweep under the rug. Let's just keep it a buck, okay? She revealed truths that I want to hide. I don't want people to really, really know what's going on. I want my squad to believe what I tell them. So I don't want her telling what the truth is. I don't want her to know. I don't want her saying that such and such kidney did this. And when their kidney did this, when they're putting that stress, all she's really trying to help you. She really tried to help your daughter and tell her the files, the papers that she needs to file. She was really helping y'all if you want to keep it a buck. If you want to keep it 100, she was really helping y'all. But y'all chose to look at it as she's bringing y'all skeletons out of the closet. That's how y'all chose to look at it. She tried to help you, but you didn't want to be helped. Justice calls her out on her lies. That's why they don't like her. Exactly, lies. That's it, and that's all. She calls them out on their lies. That's why they don't like 74, because she calls them out on their lies. Like, just come out here and talk about the lady because that's what you want to do, and because that's what you can do. But don't come out here and lie and say, "Oh, this is what she gets for it." No, you didn't say it, because you're very careful again not to say that, because you don't want. You're very, very careful not to say that because you're scared. You're so scared of death. And it's so unfortunate because you would be out of all that pain you're in. And I know you don't want it. I know you want to be here for your kids. No, none of us want to die prematurely. But take better care of yourself. Stop eating all that beef. Stop eating all that stuff. Stop eating all that bread. Stop eating all that stuff that's not good for you. Same stuff I got to tell myself, baby. I ate so bad this weekend, honey. I got to post some video, y'all, because, baby, my daughter had me eating everything in Texas. Baby, I done had donuts, all kind of stuff this weekend. And now I got a detox next week because I done effed up this weekend. Now I can't eat what I want to eat next week. I can't have Taco Tuesday. Y'all know I love Taco Tuesday. But I can't have it because I messed up this weekend. So now I have to come and correct my behavior. I have to do the right thing. The right thing is so hard to do. I know it is, girl. And I'm just giving you, and I know y'all be all kind of piece of face. Oh, I know you may not even mention me, and I'm okay. I just want you to get this message, okay? You don't ever have to mention me because, baby, I would hate for people to know that I actually stoop this level to talk to you. Girl, I would hate for people to know that about me. I would literally hate for people to know that I actually stooped this low to talk to you. I don't want people to know that I did that. That's crazy. I remember Hoppy and Justice chat saying, "I like how Justice don't get go to hell with them and still tell them about themselves." Exactly, exactly. And she never did. She never. But they want an excuse to say, "Aha, aha." Even Doodoo in the background. They don't like what I said, but I said what I said. But you didn't laugh. Girl, it's the same thing no matter how you look at it. You're trying to say, oh, I laughed at what I said. No, you're still laughing at somebody's pain. I say that when they do that to celebrities. Because at the end of the day, the stuff that Puffy going through, was Puffy wrong in his own right? Some things he was wrong. I know I never talked about this like I told y'all I was. I don't think, what's the girl name? I don't think Cassie is a victim. That's just my perspective. And there's reasons that I don't think she's a victim. But at the end of the day, 50 Cent and all these people that's making, I don't understand how people laugh at people pain because that's still their real life. So it never, this is why I can't do celebrity news and things of that nature. Like sometimes I want to talk about things, but I can't go attacking people because this is still their real life. This is something they're dealing with. Is it a hole that they dug for themselves? Absolutely. But it's still their reality. It's still something that they have to go through. And we all got to go through something at some point in life. And we don't want people laughing at our pain. But this is what you continue to do. You worry about them kids. Boy, you see Tree's kids eating all the time, but you will swear to God she don't feed them kids. That's your story and you sticking to it. So what? She eat more than her kids. So what? Do you feed your kids? You was about to take doodle hand off when she ate your fries. Take it off. But this is the same stuff, and this is what I mean. You get on here and you deflect. Because this is the same stuff you talk about Treese about. But you do the same things. You do exactly what you talk about people about. Do better in your voice. Um, it's moderation, beautiful heals, something she knows nothing about, nothing, Jacqueline. You have to take things in moderation. And that's what I had to tell myself to lose weight. I'm like, you can eat, but you got to do it in moderation. The 80-20 rule. Do right 80% of the time and then do bad 20% of the time. But again, I know it's hard to do the right thing, but it takes discipline. This is why you can't not come on here and do the things that you do to everybody because it's not just trees. You do it to everybody. And it's, oh, woe is me. They attack me first, right, Clyde? Put a one in the chat if y'all seen them attack me first. Put a one in the chat. Like they not going to agree with you. Girl, shut up. Y'all just dumb. I digress. But I'd like to get out of here, y'all. I just wanted to, make sure she don't have to respond to me. She can say I did this for numbers. I did it, baby. I always tell y'all, Facebook, YouTube is not my money bag. It ain't. It ain't. Facebook is, and TikTok is. I just realized I was telling Andrea. I said, sis, how I get my money? Girl, TikTok got a separate way that you get paid. I did a review on a waist trainer on TikTok. Baby, I got bank over there. It ain't bank, it's a few $100s. But I was like, what? Baby, them people was buying that thing from my review. It got a lot of views. So I didn't know that people was actually buying it. TikTok actually sent me something saying, hey, you got this money, cash it out. Girl, she over there talking mess, Tamara. She over there talking mess. I don't care, Tamara. I don't care what she say. I really don't. I really don't. It don't bother me what she say because I know her squad, they can believe her. They can do whatever she wants. Her squad is inclined to believe her. And they're entitled to that. They can believe what she want to say. They can say what she want to say. Again, this was for you to get a message to that you quick to say, aha. You quick to say, Tree said, that was when you mad at Treese because she said your son passing was your karma. What Tree said, and I was there. What Tree said is you got to be careful what you do to people. That's the same thing you saying right now. So it's essentially you're saying the same thing that you claim Tree said, which is true. We all got to be careful how we treat people because it can easily be us one day. It can. It can easily be us one day. And that's all Tree said to you, but you want beef with her because you want to believe in your head and you want your squad to believe that this is why I talk about her because she said that was my karma. Hey, sweet waffles. She said that was my karma. So this is why it'll forever be up with her. This is why I will forever talk about her because she said it was my karma. You want to believe that? That's your story. Stick to it. Stick to it, my guy. Do your big one. Do your third fizzy, as you say. Your third fizzy. She sound like a 2-year-old, y'all. I'm sorry. She sound like a little kid, and it just annoyed me. But Tamara, girl, let her talk her shit. I'm about to go down here. And you know how she like to say, she just want to, they want to do, I might go down here and, oh, mommy, you know what I'm saying? No, because you think that's so gross. It's so nasty. It's like, I don't do that, y'all. I'm not having sex until I'm married. That's a promise I made to God. So we don't do the nasty. We don't do it. We just spend time together, okay? So I'm not gonna do it today, but I will after we get married. But y'all, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night.